So I bought a car in South Dakota. We're gonna drive this. $1,200 miles to pick it up. So big block truck with a sketchy gas gauge. I'm gonna make sure that we got plenty of fuel here. Got a toolbox full of tools, got crates full of parts, clothes. You ready for 1,200 miles in this thing?
We'll see.
Guess we ain't got no choice, do we?
No, not this one.
She's a little dirty. He forgot to stop by the car wash. Time to get on the road. Miles on it when we filled it up.
Yeah, we had 33.
234. So just ran out of gas. So we can get 200 miles to a 19-gallon tank. That's not good. It's like 10.2 or something like that. All right. It's a good thing we got 15 gallons on tap. So we'll fill her up and then run to the fuel station.
You got fuel reserve back up.
Yep. Did you bring your key?
Get the key. Anti-theft.
Yeah. Gotta have a strong thumbnail to open that thing. I think he piped us. Or maybe not. Fuel pump sounds better.
Isn't it?
Got gas.
So we know we got about 50 miles.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and find a gas station. northwest without hitting Route 66. And what better truck or what better vehicle to hit it with than a 65 Ford? Just back roads and cruising. Another 200 miles in, and she's averaging about 10.1. So got our fuel cans all filled up, and truck's doing fantastic. I cleaned the windshield for y'all so that time lapse don't look so terrible now. So Junior's gonna ride for a little while, and I'm gonna drive this time. Let's get back on the road. Come on. First real cold start. Yeah, we made it into Hold My Plate, or where are we?
North Platte.
North Platte. Hold My Plate, same thing. About 1:45 this morning. Got us some sleep. We got like a little over 6 hours left to go.
5.5 this morning.
Okay. And we're going to go see Mount Rushmore. Get some pictures with the truck in front of Mount Rushmore. Junior checked all the antifreeze, oil, transmission, or no, not transmission fluid, but oil and antifreeze, everything's good to go. So we're gonna jump in here and make our way to Mount Rushmore, see if we can't get some cool pictures. Nebraska sure has some pretty countryside, but man, there's just nothing out here. This little corner store here, pretty neat little store. Locals are in there playing cards. You know, that's a weekly occurrence. Truck's doing great. Truck super comfortable.
Sure. I've been on worse. You have too.
Yeah, we've driven worse. While we were driving, we were thinking, you know, could you imagine doing this on horseback? Or even walking it? Yeah, I'll take this super uncomfortable 65 F100 over doing that any day.
It's pretty close to the same as riding in a buckboard wagon.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
Race car parts and road driving usually don't mix that way.
Yeah, so this thing has, I don't know if you can see it, ladder bars, coilovers, leaf springs in the front. I mean, she's a true gasser. Yeah, not the most comfortable thing.
She might not ride very good.
Oh yeah, she sounds good, she looks cool, and there ain't nothing dripping. There's a drain down there. Water's got to go somewhere, doesn't it? Yeah, this is pretty cool right here. Badlands Overlook. Pretty awesome. We have finally made it to Belfort. Anyway, the gasser did awesome, but behind this door is all I've been waiting for. Well, that don't look promising, does it? I know. What do you think? Yeah? This one's sweet. Yeah. That one, I don't know. Is that the parts car? Actually, no. That is my car. That is my parts car. 84 AMC Eagle. She's a tad rough around the edges. If anybody knows what that stands for, then you know why it's rough around the edges. Factory air. Who's that, Naomi? Not gonna see much out of that mirror. A little more scuff. Hey, we got tinted windows. Oh, we got a roof rack and a hockey stick. Look at that. Not real sure what we need a hockey stick for. I don't play hockey. Yeah, so that's missing. Oh, there's our hatch. Eagle. She's got a lift on her. I feel like there's something. Oh, that's the hat. You know, I think she likes that rough loving. She's done kissed something a little too hard. We're gonna have to do some massaging on that to get our hatch back on there. Yep, that one's missing too. Oh, this side ain't got no window tint. That door's a little crinkly. It's all right. This thing's got a Hemi in it. So there's the hood latch. At least we got two. Tyler's already been investigating. Yeah, this is no good here. This mirror's gone. Who's this? Is that Gus? I don't know who it is. Oh. Radio should work fine, unless that's CB. Oh. No, it's just covering up a hole. Okay. All right, got no door panel there. Select drive. See? The seats are nice. The headliner's a little saggy. Yeah, we're gonna have to add something there.
We're kind of missing something.
Uh-oh.
There.
Oh, there's one, and that's a headlight, and that's a relay. What is that?
That's for the light. Oh, we got a light bar.
Oh, well, there's our headlight right there. Oh, she's a northern car.
Oh,
block heater. Oh, guess I need to undo the hood latch. There we go. 258 cubic inches of Fury. Somebody's already converted it to HEI. Looks like it's got a newer carburetor on it. I bought this thing a couple months ago, 6 weeks ago,
a month ago,
something like that. Had it delivered here. The guy said that he jumped it and it quit running. So he listed it on Marketplace for $500 or best offer, and he would get the plug to fix the ignition to get it running again. Easy. Messaged him, hey, how much you charge to deliver it? He said $100. I said, well, I'll tell you what, don't fix it. Drag it up on the trailer, deliver it, I'll give you $500 as is. He said, deal. Came with a clear title. Tyler gets it here, looking for a windshield. Call up a windshield company here. $530. No, I'm not doing that. I only get $500 for the car. Got to looking around up here and actually found this car for $200. This car to me was well worth $200 to get the windshield. Now the windshield's not great. It does have a bad spot over there, and it has 3 legs off of it, and that one comes all the way over here, and it's got a hole there. Tyler put a battery on this one, wired up a couple wires, and it busted right off. Runs great. He went and drove it around the block. Said it pulled to the left pretty hard, and the reason being is because this is the only side with a brake caliper on it. This one, yeah, not so much. There's our brake hose. Somebody did put some coil spacers on it, and you know, while they were jumping it, they eliminated on the shocks there. Let's see, we ordered some shock, rotors, calipers, pad. We're gonna rob the hub off of that car, CV axles, because these are busted. Because I actually want to do some rock crawling before I leave South Dakota. So, there she is. I'm pretty excited about it. You pretty excited about it?
Yeah.
And we're leaving the uncomfortable, you know, bad to the bone gasser here and driving this home 1,200 miles. I'm ready.
Hey, we're putting exhaust on this.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get some quietest muffler that we can find for this dude. Alrighty. Brake all completely done. New axles are all in. We're moving on to the transfer case. I was able to swap yoke front to rear so that I could use the strap style for the rear and have everything bolt in. However, the front yoke, if anybody knows anything about Eagles, this output shaft is the same size as the rear output shaft. The output shaft on the 231 is small. And me looking at the yoke's physical size, the front yoke looked way bigger as far as the U-joint goes. So Junior, send you to the parts store. Let's get a bastard U-joint. Pull the U-joint out and it fits right in the yoke. I am going to get up underneath this dude and see if we can't get that little bitty thing put in where that big dude was. But after it's all said and done, we'll have low range. So it's been a interesting day, but I have gotten down to making a list. We get the headlights in it, glass in it, tires on it, the grill in it, get some mirrors on the doors. Our left rear window will not work, so I need to get that thing rolled up somehow. Some kind of exhaust on it, and we got to build a trailer hitch. Transfer case has a 231 rear drive shaft with our sleeve in the center, and that is actually a piece of DOM that's been machined down to fit tight inside that drive shaft. There's 2 inches on either side and 4 inches in the center. Front drive shaft's in. I'd like to try to put the door panels on. Are we gonna have time? Probably not. Gonna get all of our headlights and everything back in it, which is gonna be fun. I've got a couple springs here. I've got one there, one adjuster there, no adjusters here. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Put new belts on it. I think that's about it. I'm gonna get back to work. We are done for the night. Got some new 245/75. We got this exhaust on it. Fired up. Our windshield in, which was a fiasco, but it happened. Got our little side glasses back in. Hatch is on and latched. Side glass. We're gonna run it down the road real quick, make sure everything's good. I got my grill and headlights in. So I did do a little test drive last night. Sorry, I'm not a YouTuber. Battery dead in the camera. Yeah. Anyway, went a little test drive and noticed that this thing was making all kinds of racket in the back. Somebody has added this little leaf spring in here. I'm not real sure why. But it's just sitting in there and it's rattling. It's rattling. Battery went dead again. We're gonna cut this thing out of here. And I just noticed these little bolts. I was noticing the tire last night was leaning. I figured out our tire lean issue. You can't bolt a smooth facing wheel to something that has obstruction on the drum. First stop, fuel station. You ready?
About as ready as one could be.
Just a little bit more comfortable than the truck.
Just a little bit.
I think she makes more noise.
I'm torn between the droning of the exhaust or this rattling.
Yeah, we just got started.
Yep.
We will. Only 1,200 miles to go. We're like 2 miles out of town. Running almost 60 in second gear. It'll shift into third gear if you let off of it, but as soon as you get the gas, it downshifts into second. Well, I mean, it's got a tall tire on it. We actually make it all the way back in second gear. But we're actually I'm gonna stop her in a little bit and figure out we got something in mind, something hooked up, or what. We went ahead and pulled over so we could check the transmission fluid. Transmission fluid looked good.
You have valve cover gasket puking pretty good. That TV rod, I just went ahead and unhooked it.
We're gonna try it without it for right now. See what that does. Other than the oil blowing out, a little bit of lifter clatter, it's doing pretty good. If we can just get it to shift into drive, it'll be doing great. Try it again. Manually shift it, first and second, no problem. Go to drive, another neutral. So we got park, reverse, neutral, neutral, second, first. So hook TV cable back up eventually, and I don't know, maybe we just have 2 gears. Look like we'll be running about 55 mile an hour all the way home. Great. Made it out of Bell Fort to Sturgis. We're going to see if we can tighten up this valve cover, figure out what the deal is with that. Went ahead and got some transmission goop, oil goop too, see if we can't bring that lifter around. And we'll go ahead and run a little B12 through the fuel system. We're all filled up with additive. Valve cover's tight, so without actually pulling it off, not sure what's going on with the gas. Got the kick down hooked back up. We'll give it a whirl. If we can make one of these run and drive. Oh, that's a V4. That's pretty cool. Yeah. People have some pretty cool creativity. A lot more than what I got. Look at that though. Whew, she's ugly. South Dakota. There's people like pointing and laughing. And what's the deal? Sure is pretty up here though. Shut it down. So we have a working fuel gauge and a working clock. We have a full tank of fuel, 50 miles to Mount Rushmore. Got all our tools, got all our clothes. We forgot our jumper cables and our funnel, which we now have another. And we only have 2 gears. Well, I say 2 gears. We only have 2 forward gears.
We forgot a gear.
We forgot to put 3rd gear in the car, so 50-55 is it's about what we're doing for 1,200 miles. Actually, it's going to be more than that because we're taking back roads. Can't much get up on the highway when you're running 55. I mean, you could, but
People be angry. That's some people we cuss at when we're on the highway.
he might. He's always in a hurry. Yeah.
I like to go fast.
Yeah, I got no reason to go fast. Look at that.
Beautiful.
decided to try to slow up a little bit. Brake pedal got a little not so good, so we're gonna.
Brake line busted.
Well, that means we just lose rear brake.
It completely snapped out of the cylinder.
Oh, out of Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, I mean, there's no patching it right now. We're gonna have to get some.
Yes, there is.
How?
You just clamp the line.
Oh, pinch it.
Worried. Yeah, this is not a problem.
Just like so.
Fixed. Wheeling gas.
No, sweet. Yeah, easy enough.
Yeah, see, you were worried.
Worried.
You said we were effed.
Well, I meant we wasn't gonna be able to fix it.
Stick with me. You'll go places. Tried to climb this hill. Little smoky. Hey, look, this guy's face is in that hill. Well, that's pretty cool. The car being on fire is even cooler, though. Oh. And leaking a little bit of oil. Hey, we're not puking brake fluid anymore. She's a beast. So I was hoping that the brake system would work the air out of it, but it wouldn't. Brake pedal was really bad. So we decided to pull over here by the old profile shot and bleed the brakes. So we got a good brake pedal now, back on the road. The 55 is getting a little boring. We decided to pull over, in town here. We'll try to adjust the detent cable, or the detent rod, whatever you want to call this thing, on this dude. I don't know if it's sitting in the right spot now or if it's not, but we're going to play with it. I looked to see if we had a modulator valve. It does not have a modulator valve. Alright, don't know if y'all can see that down there, but your detent right down there, I backed off on it so that way give it gas. It takes it a minute before it actually touches. Don't know if that'll work, but that's what we're going to try. Yeah. Okay, so now it goes to shift into drive, and it's like it's not there. worse. So let's go the other way and try to put more pressure in it. Alright, after further review, we have a 2-speed, not the good kind. First and second gear, that's it. Will not go into drive whatsoever. Oh well. We'll get there when we get there. To this hotel last night. Guess it's about, I don't know, I guess about midnight. We got pretty solid 400, almost 500 miles down last night, or yesterday and last night. The car's doing great, other than the fact that you can't run any faster than 55 miles per hour. The car's doing good. That oil leak, I don't know what the deal is with it, but it's not losing a lot of oil. Still showing on the dipstick, so we just keep pushing. We're going to check the oil and waiting on Junior to come down, and then we're going to get back at it. It's like 10 till 7 right now. Yeah, running 55, 57 mile per hour. We're looking at about another 14-hour day, and that's if we don't have any major issues. So it'll be, yeah, it'll probably be later tonight. So with stops and everything, you're probably looking, 16 hours. So we're gonna check this oil, get this dude warmed up, and then get back on the road. never know what you'll find. Hold up to a full-way stop. That's laying in the road. And she's a little crushed, and everything that we have is Milwaukee, but
I can't massage it back together here.
hey, that'd be a good flashlight for the car.
Yep. So let's see, you paid $500 for the car, found a quarter, and now about a $50 light profit.
Oh yeah. Steadily making money on this trip. Executive decision a couple times back to let's try to put a PCV valve in this thing and see if it might be building a whole bunch of crack case pressure, and that would be the cause of blowing the oil out. That's not all of it, but that was a lot of it. Now the valve cover gasket is leaking, so that's definitely going to have to be fixed, but now it's not just puking oil out of everywhere, because it was blowing it all over the carburetor, mass cylinder, everywhere. Now there's not big huge puddle, everything's not soaking wet like it was. So we stopped to stretch our legs, you know, check the oil, and what better spot than to stop right beside the tank. Which one would you take into battle? This one wasn't for battle, it's for construction. Look at that. Big bomb.
What'd you say it was for construction?
Yeah. See the big blade on the back?
It goes in the ground, so on a fire, it won't.
Oh, so won't
yeah,
shove it
keep
back?
Going back.
Almost back to Texas. Rolling back through Pagoda. Means we're about an hour from the house. Guys, what a great trip. We had a really good time. and didn't really have any major breakdowns. We road tripped a 65 F100 with a big block in it that was, you know, just set up to be a cruiser, and it was a 12-second truck, so it's got some power in it. Road tripped that dude 1,300 miles without the first minute's trouble. Got 10 miles a gallon, you know, which is to be expected. Picked this dude up. I give $500 for this car, and the kid told me that it would absolutely not make it back to Texas. You know how we are. That's not, absolutely not. No, that sounds like challenge. Challenge accepted. We did replace a bunch of front end parts and got it to where it would actually make the trip and be somewhat safe. But other than a brake line breaking and not having third gear, we didn't have any major breakdowns on this trip. This thing averaged about 15 miles to the gallon. Couldn't ask for anything better out of a $500 beat. Find some old cars out there, and you got a buddy, you want to go have a good time, just, you know, take a couple days off, go get her running, and road trip it. You don't have to do 1,300 miles. Just get out there and live. It's all about the journey for me, not about the destination, because we all have the same destination. I do appreciate y'all. If you would please hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell. Thanks for following along. We'll see you on the next one.